basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. Couple teams that have great options off the bench. Doris, give these coaches tremendous flexibility, doesn't it, in their lineups?
I think one of the things that the casual fan may not necessarily understand about the NBA is how important players 6 through 15 can be. The NBA season is a grind, and every member of that bench has to contribute in different ways. Sometimes it's a defensive unit that steps onto the floor to try to change momentum. Sometimes you need a guy like Lou Williams off the bench because you're struggling to score. So the flexibility provided by the back end of your lineup is crucial.
And reveals a lot about coaching as well. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Draymond Green is out there with Robinson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Russell in at the 2. Brown outside. Pass to Canner. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Brown against Russell. Coley Stein a screen. Curry fires from way outside. Rebound Boston. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Brown against Russell. Kanter with it. To the inside. Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Now here's Coley Stein. Russell passes to Green. Screened by Russell. Lets a floater go. Got a piece of it.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Hayward goes in. The kick out to Brown. Over Russell. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
Here's Curry. Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Coley Stein a screen. Brown against Russell. Back to Curry. Coley Stein a screen. Lock at 6. Curry gets the bucket.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Celtics leading by 7. Now Walker kicks it to Tatum. Pass to Canner. Now Walker shoots over Curry, and it's Boston with another.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors trail by 9. Green, the screen. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Celtics now. For Boston, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Boy, what a storybook season for the Boston Celtics as they enter the championship conversation. The Celtics taking the Cavs to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals before ending in heartbreak. And to do it with one of the youngest rosters in the league, look out below, everybody.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the pass to Walker. There's a screen by Cantor. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And when we're talking about the Celtics young roster, Doris, we're talking 19, 20-year-olds playing major minutes.
Well, think about Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and the accelerated growth from a season ago because of the important roles they had to play. Same thing with Terry Rozier. The remarkable piece was their ability to keep improving as the year wore on. One of the more amazing things we've seen.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, you love to watch Stephen Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from 3 or in this case, the mid-range.
A nice shot by Tatum.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry with a wide open look. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing 4 in the league. Unreal court vision.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Cantor sets the pick for Tatum. Down low. Here's Cantor. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
To the inside. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Cantor, the pass to Walker. Brown outside. Cantor with a screen on Russell. They get it back. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
Green with a screen on Walker. There's Russell with the 3. And Cantor pulls it down.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Warriors trail by 14. It's Russell with the drive. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you like how Draymond Green went right through the defense there. He doesn't let the physicality impede his progress.
Cantor kicks to Tatum. Cantor with a screen on Robinson. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Robinson down low. Guarded by Tatum. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Now here's Green. Inside. Here's Russell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Green against Walker. He kicks it to Tatum. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Walker the pass to Hayward. There's a screen by Cantor. Back to Walker. And he converts the layup. Walker's got 8 points.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Green kicks to Robinson. There's a screen. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
Walker the pass to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
First one falls for him. And when you talk about someone being thrown into the fire, Tatum called on early by the Celtics his rookie year.
That's right. With the injury to Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum was placed into a very prominent role. And how impressive was he with the poise and the polish throughout the year? Really incredible.
Good on both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Curry passes to Poole. Here's the screen. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. On defense, he said, quote, "We're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against these guys. Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane." See if they are able to do that during the game, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
It's good. And now just a 4-point Celtic lead. Of course, you were a point guard in your playing days. What qualities did you look for in a backcourt mate, someone to play off you?
Well, I would say they were similar to what I looked for in all of my teammates. Certainly you wanted players who were 3-tool players, somebody who could put the ball on the floor and use their dribble well, somebody who could pass well, who could identify, okay, next player is open, I need to make this pass. And then the competitive attributes, Kevin. How hard did you play on a night-by-night basis? Did you prioritize winning over individual success? All the qualities I think you look for in a backcourt mate are what you would look for in any teammate.
Celtics making a switch here. .151 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Burks. He's guarded closely. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Langford. Offline with his three. Warriors trail by 6. Poole, guarded by Smart. Count that one.
And very little defense here to start the game.
Boy, both teams rolling right now on the offensive end. We got a little barn burner cooking.
Now here's Smart. That's tipped. Curry from deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 4. Langford, the pass to Smart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Oh, Kevin, the defense looking completely lost. Marcus Smart just toying with them in the paint.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hurts on the wing. Pass to Looney. And Curry has it in the corner. Over Edwards. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for Steph Curry.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Here's Smart. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Langford. Off target on the 15-footer. We've got more in store for you right after this. Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a rare feat indeed. And Steph Curry, one of the few who have done it, talked about that challenge.
The field goal percentage as a whole is the toughest one. You're going to have some open shots, you're going to have some tough shots, but having that level of consistency and accuracy over the course of 82 games is unbelievably hard.
And consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Protecting that rim early on, that's been a big factor for them tonight.
I'll tell you, rejection after rejection. The other team having a tough time scoring.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Curry, Looney out there with Alec Burks. And it's Poole in at the 2-guard spot. There's the pick. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. More and more we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Kicks it to Burks. They set the pick. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 7.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Smart passes to Langford. On target from 13 feet. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry against Edwards. Curry attacking. To the middle. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That is really solid low post offense. You cannot waste those chances.
Edwards passes to Williams. Smart against Burks. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. A 15-footer, and the basket is good. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smart passes to Langford. Back to Smart. There's a screen by Williams. It's Smart with the drive. Can't hit from 12.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Curry from deep three-point land. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Curry against Edwards. Williams kicks to Edwards. Picked by Williams. Edwards passes to Williams. They set the pick. Langford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. You know, they'll take that every time.
Burks on the wing. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Celtics trail by 7. Langford, the pass to Edwards. And Looney sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Some changes for Boston. Cantor comes in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards. Burks with the steal. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, Burks is a capable two-way player, active on both ends, never shy about looking for thefts.
Boston trailing. Walker against Curry. Shot to end this cold run. Burks pulls it in. Warriors leading by 9. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Burks. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Boston making some changes. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Daniel Tice, and it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. Celtics trail by 11. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those 3-game ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard.
Good.
And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Now here's Tatum. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Russell kicks to Curry. Passes it to Cauley Stein. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And so far, they have been in complete control of this one. Just a well-rounded effort on the road.
Really just sheer dominance, going into enemy territory and flat out taking over this one.
Now here's Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Doris, the Warriors' 6-year playoff run, tying their record set in the first 6 years of the franchise's existence.
That's when they were playing back in Philadelphia. And just to give you a little more context, only 3 of those seasons did they have a winning record. Make no mistake, this is the golden era of Warriors basketball. Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
And Green slams it in.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Celtics trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's a screen by Cantor. Tatum kicks to Cantor. Walker is screen on Curry. Cantor dishes to Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 11 points.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Walker against Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is competing and making them pay.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, you've got to understand how to use the screen to your advantage. And Jason Tatum, yes, sir, that's in my game, too.
Russell, no luck.
A bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Cauley Stein passes to Curry, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And the Warriors making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Shoots off the screen, and Russell with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Russell's got his second bucket.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. D'Angelo Russell, the lefty playmaker out of Ohio State. Doris, a lot to like about his ability to create.
Well, certainly, Kevin, has a nose for scoring and combines that with good vision. I think the one thing he's got to be careful of is shot selection and taking care of the basketball.
Celtics trail by 14. And not too long ago, Doris, the Celtics put up the most shots in the league 2 years in a row. But last season, they were 25th in that category.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They became a different type of team 1 year ago. There was more movement, more sharing of the basketball. They went deeper into the shot clock on almost every possession. And that made it harder for defenses to key in on any one individual.
And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Doris, he doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes him out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
Chalk up 2 there.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Here's Walker, and he converts the layup. Walker's got 13.
Boy, you can't pin their struggles today on him. He's been on fire from the field.
The pass to Robinson. At the elbow, Green. Dishes it to Russell. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. Hayward against Green. Hayward kicks to Brown. Pass to Canner. Back to Brown. Goes up again. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Well, there's simply no denying the strength of Enes Kanter. Even when you get physical with him, this guy is capable of playing through it.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space. What's up?
And you talk about Cantor's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire.
Green, the screen. Paulie Stein's shot is good.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Boy, once Kanter establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Green, the pass to Robinson. Golden State moving the ball around. Paulie Stein, a screen. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Celtics. Kanter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayward. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you love how Russell keeps his eyes up, rarely misses a guy when he's free.
Brown kicks to Hayward. Kanter with a screen on Green. The screen from Brown. Hayward dishes to Walker. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Russell. Green draws the double. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Guys, just incredible concentration from the crafty guard, D'Angelo Russell, tough to stop.
And for D'Angelo Russell, the former #2 pick, it's all about developing himself as a player and a leader. Has focused more on the team and less on himself of late, and knows what is expected of him and has to earn every second of floor time.
last season, Russell had to fight for minutes upon returning from injury.
Yeah, and battles like that help mature a player and really keep them focused. Those are areas where Russell had struggled in the past. I think he and his coach both know it's not easy, but it has already started in making Russell the best player he can be.
So it's the Warriors now. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Pass to Russell. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Cauley Stein with the screen for Robinson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Robinson hits them both. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Langford. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Here's Edwards. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is the kind of guy Williams is. Someone who is willing to sacrifice his body for his teammates.
Here's Russell with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 29 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The competitive nature of Steph Curry. Got it going in the first half and would not let up. Even when facing length, defensively, his ball handling and quick release wins out.
And Jack, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Curry has been sensational.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Kemba Walker is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Cantor in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player. How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water there, guys.
Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Celtics trail by 14. And Cauley Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 10. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was, too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
And here's Kanter after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Green, no luck.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. 15 points for Walker.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Green with a screen on Brown. In the corner, it's Robinson. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Walker the pass to Hayward. There's a screen by Kanter. Here's Walker. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Curry is picked up by Walker. Green with a screen on Hayward. Robinson against Tatum. Green with a screen for Robinson. And it's Golden State with another.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
Timeout.
Steve Kerr has talked about the emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from the years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Coach Steve Kerr looks to give his players breaks. Doris getting away from the game, what he calls filling their cup.
Well, I think, Kevin, it's mentally taxing, battling 10 months a year over and over again. And Steve is emphasizing it's important to have time away from basketball to recharge a bit.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Warriors leading by 16. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 12 in the game.
The assist totals have just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Basket counts. 12 points for him.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Robinson, that's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Ken. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
Curry against Walker. Curry kicks to Russell. Outside Curry. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got 31.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
And despite often going small, the Warriors are the best shot-blocking team in the league without a dominant center inside.
Yeah, Kevin, that means it's about their overall length, especially on the perimeter. This is not just blocking shots in the paint. They're snuffing out long-range opportunities as well.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
Now here's Curry. He has 31. There's three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In a somewhat unbelievable circumstance last season, Doris, Celtics coach Brad Stevens receiving 0 votes for Coach of the Year.
It was surprising in this way, Kevin. This is a man who lost his 2 best scorers to injury and still led his team to the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. But I think if you look across the league 1 year ago, there were tremendous coaching jobs done from any number of guys. And the reality is Brad Stevens is by far one of the best coaches in the NBA. Hardware or no hardware.
Here's Brown. Fouling the basket by Draymond Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Smart's checked in for Brown. Warriors leading by 18. Inside, Robinson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 11 points for Robinson.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
There's a screen by Cantor. Hayward passes to Walker. Good on the triple. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
He hits one in the first half, another here. Not prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
Kemba Walker continuing fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handler. That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 19. And Walker kicks to Tice. Pass it to Cantor. Smart on the wing. Fade away. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And And so here is Golden State. Curry outside, drops in the tray. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Left side, Smart. Off the pick. That one wide left.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
And Marcus Smart, Doris, is a player who will give you whatever he can on offense.
Right. Marcus Smart is on the floor because of his defensive abilities. But what Brad Stevens likes to say is Marcus will make the big shots.
Curry kicks to Robinson. Green, the screen. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Cantor. And here's Walker. He's got 20. Down low to end the drought. Cantor's shot is off.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus. Not good.
Whoops, anticipated pass. Turnover. Here's Smart. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Side tonight, 5 of 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Off the mark from 16 feet out.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And it goes down 2 points.
And Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Here's Looney looking for his first basket still in this one. Curry against Walker. There's the screen. Using the screen, Curry. And he can't bank that one in. Robinson against Tatum. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
This guy is skilled at getting the shot he wants inside. Jason Tatum with the size and touch to be efficient.
There's the pass to Poole. Over Smart. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here's Walker. Outside, Smart. .144 left here in the third quarter. No dice from the high post.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Walker kicks to Smart. The kick out to Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 23 points for Kemba Walker.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Warriors leading by 22. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Williams has checked in. .111 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Burks. Some nice passing by Golden State here. For 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Edwards inside. Curry meets him. Edwards, that's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
32 seconds left in the third. They set the screen. Here's Curry. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's 14 seconds left in the third. There's a screen by Williams. Lets it go with a 3. No good.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to get into a rhythm from deep.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Games like this, you find out what you can take with you, right? So no matter what, we come all the way back and get over the top, that's great, okay? But we're taking something from this quarter regardless. Play the right way all the way through.
Well, he wants his guys to just play their game.
And Brad Stevens is a realist. Kevin, he knows even if they don't get this win, that it's huge that his guys at least learn something from this game.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Golden State looking at who they've got. We've got Looney. Alec Burks is out there with Curry. And it's Poole in at the 3. Back to Tice. They set the pick. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Edwards. Poole guarded by Smart. Here's Poole. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Kicks to Smart. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pulls up, high post, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Warriors shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Curry against Edwards. Curry passes to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, we've seen Steph Curry master the pick and roll, and you can see why he is so good in this situation. What a great pass to set up the score.
Here's Tice. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Curry against Edwards. Edwards against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Brown is checked in for Smart. On defense, Boston. They set the pick. Here's Russell. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half. To the left side wing. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Count it, good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Williams a screen. Tice kicks to Williams. Langford the pass to Brown. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Well, Jaylen Brown making it look easy right now. How about the strength in the post? It was like the defense wasn't even there, Kevin.
Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Screened by Russell. Back to Curry. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Langford. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Williams. They set the screen. Here's Langford, picked by Williams. For the 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Passes it to Langford. Shoots a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Golden State moving the ball around. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Walker dishes to Tatum. Cantor with a screen on Robinson. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Walker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half. Burks with it. He kicks it to Russell. Green, the screen. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. Outside, Walker. Cantor sets the pick for Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. Down low to stop the drought, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
You can see the strength of Alec Burks. What a fighter. This guy is not going to back away from a challenge.
One shot, gentlemen.
You know, guys, what's so interesting to me about Alec Burks now that he's a veteran in this league, he's never been a starter for a long, extended stretch, but he's always been in the rotation. For me, the next step for this guy is just being more consistent.
Now, here's Walker. There's the pick. Cantor kicks to Tatum. From deep three-point range, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Alfred Burks last season, Doris, able to play more after being sidelined with injuries in the past.
Well, you think about those injuries really are the only thing that stepped between him and having a larger role, because this guy has a terrific shot from deep, and in the NBA, that's always a valued commodity.
Now here's Green after Gordon Hayward's miss. Green passes to Burks.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the pass to Cantor. To the paint. Here's Langford, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, you can tell Cantor uses his size to survey the floor, and he's really good at finding the holes in the defense with his passing.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. That's good from Walker. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Robinson. Cauley Stein with a screen on Walker. Curry passes to Cauley Stein. And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. No good off the back of the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
And the Celtics shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Walker dishes to Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Russell. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Cauley Stein, a screen. He got right to the cup using that screen. Curry's got 41.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Cantor sets the pick for Walker. Off the screen. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, the assist has to go to the screen on that play. Gave him all the room he needed to rise and fire.
Here's the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Now, here's Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one drops. Kemba Walker hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Walker against Curry. Cauley Stein a screen. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 16 points for Draymond Green.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now, here's Walker, and the foul on Glenn Robinson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Hayward outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Russell kicks to Cauley Stein. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Walker. Curry can't get it to go. Boston shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, Gordon Hayward's so good in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Warriors leading by 19. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cauley Stein. Curry against Walker. It's Russell with the drive. Yep, it counts. Russell's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Walker against Curry. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now Walker. There's a screen by Williams. Tice kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
.102 left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Looney. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Inside, there's Looney, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
Edwards, he's checked in for Boston. Williams a screen. Smart on the wing. Passes it to Edwards. Williams a screen on Russell. Jumper off the screen, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
And here is Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Steph, you guys were down. How did you get back, and what did you do to spark your team?
I don't know, just be aggressive. That's all we do. The shots are going to fall as long as we got defensive stops and kept us up.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.